Hey everyone, happy Monday. I hope that you guys had a wonderful weekend. Today starts the last week of September and this month has flown by. I cannot believe it. But one of my passions is sharing about polycystic ovarian syndrome because I am 1 in 10 women who suffers from it. And maybe suffer is a word that I shouldn't use because it's not it's not a disease, and you can live with it. And unfortunately, I have to live with it the rest of my life because there is no cure. But September is PCOS Awareness Month, and so as I shared this last week, I just want to maybe just leave you with encouragement and go from there. So today, I just want to say that PCOS is not fair. It's not fair. It sucks. In fact, a lot of the symptoms that we struggle with, they are not fun. Actually, all of them. All of the symptoms are not fun. And as a woman, who wants to feel those feelings that we feel? I know that I grew up with 2 brothers, but in my 20s, now that I am here, in my late 20s at that, sometimes I feel like a boy because of the symptoms that are presenting in my body, and it really stinks. Like, I just sometimes don't feel like a woman, and nobody, as a woman, nobody wants to feel like that. And so PCOS is not fair. The things that we have to deal with on a daily basis are not fair. And I just want to say that it is okay to feel all of the feelings, the emotions that come with it, and trying to wrap your head around what it means to have PCOS and the things that you will deal with going forward, and trying to get pregnant, and all of the symptoms that we have to deal with. It's not fair, and it's okay to feel those emotions, that the sadness, maybe you need to grieve, because your dreams may have changed, or the ways you have thought about going about things have changed. It's an inconvenience. It really truly is. And it is not fun. And it is okay to be in that place and to allow yourself to feel those emotions. But more than anything, what I want to share is that it's not a life sentence. Although we have it for the rest of our lives, you don't have to be stuck in those feelings and those emotions that are depressing and sad. We have to wrap our minds around it. We have to get a grip and we have to move past that, and we have to move forward. Don't allow yourself to dwell on the fact that you have PCOS. Don't allow yourself to dwell on the symptoms that may be going on right this very second. Think past that. You are a woman. You were created in God's image, and you're dealing with this for a reason. And maybe that is to learn about it and to empower other women who have PCOS going forward. Share your story. And frankly, honestly, if you have PCOS, you are a part of a sisterhood. Sisterhood is not spelled normally if you have PCOS. Unfortunately, since we have to deal with ovarian cysts, we are part of a sisterhood. And there is so much connection online. And if you have PCOS, I would encourage you to join some support groups, especially if you are feeling alone. But you know, life isn't fair. We each have something that we have to deal with. If it's not PCOS, you're probably struggling with something different than what we have to struggle with. And it's just a part of life. It's a part of living in this broken, fallen world. And there are a lot of bad things out there. Cancer and sickness and you name it. So if you're not struggling with PCOS, you may be struggling with something else. And that, for me, puts it into perspective that, yes, it really, really sucks to have PCOS, but there are other people out there dealing with something that I don't have to deal with. And that kind of puts it in perspective for me so that I can figure things out and move on and go forward. So, No, PCOS isn't fair. Life isn't fair. We just have to learn how to live with it. And that is possible. And that is what I have been sharing about all month long. So if you have missed any of my posts, any of my blogs or my videos, I would encourage you to go back, watch them, read them, and figure out a plan and go from there, because you do not have to be defined by PCOS. PCOS does not define you as a woman. You may feel less of a woman, but that does not define you going forward. Feel the feelings, feel the emotions, and move on, because you are more than polycystic ovarian syndrome. All right, I hope that just kind of encourages you this morning. If you are dealing with it, I'm sorry, but please know that I'm here for support. I've been able to listen to a lot of women's stories this month, and that has been so encouraging to me, knowing that I can help support you on your journey and vice versa. We are a sisterhood, and we have to bond together, and we have to encourage one another and lift one another up. So if I can do that for you, please reach out. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.